Well, welcome back to the channel, folks. So we're going for a run out to the east coast today, out to Cullen for a wee scoot around there. Get a nice picture of the lovely viaduct that runs through it. As you can see, it's nowhere near as nice as the last video I made it, and it's actually got a bit of rain coming on the visor, but it looks a bit sunny in that direction, so I'm going to head up that way. Let's go. So you might have noticed, I don't know if you can see in the mirror there, I've got a wee passenger today. Well, somebody coming up behind me. My dad's coming out for a run with me today. Highland Roadrunner Senior, or Old Man Roadrunner, or whatever we'll call him. Ooh. And he's got his 2015 Bonneville in the black and red colour. It's absolutely stunning. And out of all the Bonnevilles that kind of got made recently, of the recent ones, that's definitely the best colour. I do like the new Bonnevilles, even the smaller ones, the Street Twin, I think it is. But then after they released the Speed Twin, oh, if I had the money, I think I'd have one of them. So we just came through Forest, down through Dallas, and now we're heading over the hill to Knockando, and then from there to Archiestown, and over to Keith and up to Cullen that way. So we're a bit on the whisky trail here, and a bit of the old malt country, and of course I don't know what the name of the road is, so I will be sticking it up below, as you've probably seen now. That's not. Well, the sun is starting to come out and the temperature is creeping up, so it looks like we might get a good day yet. We're in Archiestown. Archiestown, and home of my friend Jim. So, hello Jim, if you're watching. Sorry I didn't pop in for a cup of tea. In fact, it was all a bit last minute which way we were coming, if we were going to go down to Spain Bridge or we were going to come up here. And if I'm right, I think this is about here, there's the McCallum distillery. Let's see what that sign says. Yep, McCallum. Should have stopped the bikes and got a picture of the bikes at the McCallum gate, all closed off.
The McCallum gate up there?
Yeah.
We'll walk that one.
We'll go back and get a wee picture. Back up to the McCallum distillery for a photo. And a good excuse to come up this bit that's nice and windy. Oh, and there's the River Spey. Got to be a few people out fishing today. It's a calm, not too sunny. So here we are coming into Cullen, and the sun's coming out just in time for us. Home of Cullen skunk. A lovely fish and potato soup. No, not my cup of tea. I'll pass. I love coming out this way and through Cullen because basically of this. They have this massive viaduct that just runs right through the place. Apparently it was to do with when they put the railway line in, that they didn't want the railway line too close to Cullen House, so they built it as close to the seafront as they could, which is now some kind of cycleway, I think. So there's no train line there now, it was ripped up in the 60s. Maybe go down to the harbour for a wee look. Look at that. It's quite a big imposing thing just to go through such a small village. So sneak through the side.
Alright. That's quite nice here, I've never been down this bit.
No? I've never been down here.
You're driving the lorry fucking up through there, you know?
That's a lovely bit.
Yeah. Digging up the sand.
Maybe making a giant sandcastle. Off to the next town, off to Portsoy for something to eat and check the weather out because that's not look good. I didn't order in for this trip. I've not actually waterproofed the GoPro either, which is a bit of a worry as we came out of Inverness and it actually started raining there. It's in two minds whether to stop and plug all the wee gaps. Some churches here, that's one, and that's two, and then there's another one here, although I do know that this church up here is closed down, and it's more of a village hall now, or a church hall. We're not going there! Time for a little tea break. And I'd just like to say a quick thank you to everybody who watched the first video. Seems to have got a decent response. Quick shout out to Mrs. Roadrunner for being the first one to subscribe to the channel. And also a wee shout out to Kyle and Luke, who apart from people in my family might be the youngest ones to be watching the channel. So, hello there boys!